Hey y'all, welcome back to Leslie's Mature Makeup and Beauty. Today I want to try out the Lancome Cils Booster versus the L'Oréal Voluminous Lash Primer. The Lancome retails for $27, whereas the L'Oréal retails for $6.74. And you also get a little bit more in the L'Oréal versus the Lancome. I've been using the Lancome for years, so I know how it performs. I had got a little mini years and years ago as a sample somewhere, and at first I thought, well, this is just crazy, it's an extra step, but man, it really helps the lashes. So I'm hoping that this will be a cheaper alternative, because Lancome and L'Oreal are made by the same company. So what I'm going to do, I don't have anything on, no eye makeup, none of that stuff, just my regular everyday skincare and my sunscreen. And I'm going to use the Maybelline Sky High mascara over that, both these primers, because I know how that mascara performs, and we're just going to see how it goes. So we're going to go Lancome on the right eye, and I guess I could show you guys these, the brushes. Now I have had the Lancome open for just a little bit, so it may be a little bit drier than the L'Oreal, but brushes, you can see they're shaped a little bit different, but kind of your basic boar bristle brushes here. So we're going to go Lancome on the right eye and L'Oreal on the left, and then we're going to see how the initial application is, and then we'll check in throughout the day and see how everything is wearing and looking and all that good stuff. So that's got our Lancome. And then we'll go L'Oreal on the other side. Now, even though my Lancome has been open for a little longer, I do feel like that formula is more wet than the L'Oreal. And I did look at ingredients. They have some similar ingredients, but they are not... they're not in the same place on the ingredient list, and they're not exactly the same, which would be crazy for a company to do that, to make the exact same product and sell it at two different price points. We're going to give that just a second to kind of dry a little bit. And we're going to go in with our Maybelline Sky High on both eyes. And I'm just going to do one coat, or just enough to make sure I've covered the primer. And looking up close, they both look very similar, if you guys can see. Alright, so I will check back in a little bit and we'll see how this stuff is wearing. Thanks. Hey y'all, it's currently 1:45. Excuse my cool hat here. I've been outside doing some yard work, but it's been 4 hours since I put the primers and the mascara on, and I have been outside doing some weed eating or trimming, whatever you call it in your area. And I do sweat like a man. So I have really put this stuff through the ringer so far. I did have just a tiny bit of smudging under my eyes from the mascara. I think it was probably what was on my lower lashes. But both sides are holding up well. Everything looks equal on both sides. So far so good. Hey y'all. We are at the 7.5 hour mark. This is how both sides are looking. Again, the right side was the Lancome and our left side was the L'Oreal. Both sides have held up excellent. I've been outside all day. I was going to shoot for 8 hours, but I'm hot and dirty and tired. But yeah, I think this is a great drugstore mascara primer. I know I will be sticking with the L'Oreal from this point forward. If anything changes over the next couple of weeks as I continue to use it, I will definitely keep you guys updated, but for this 7.5 hours of heat and sweat and humidity, it is performed just as well as the Lancome. Bye, y'all.